sunshine daydream. We're walking in the tall trees. We're going where the wind goes.
Well, today is Clay's 34th birthday, and we're going to take a ride on his boat, the Biddy Rose, a 450 Lagoon. Take a ride out to Sombrero Key to do some snorkeling with the family. And we've got Bryn aboard, her first time sailing in the Atlantic, and she's been a joy all week. So we had two birthdays this week. Clay turned 34, Kelly turned 39. And Bryn's up there manning the helm. She's third in charge. So today, to make it easy on himself, Clay has us anchored. So the bow points into the wind, and he's going to raise the sail here. Then we'll pull the anchor and sail off the anchor. Clay has his mom manning the winches. And his niece observing. That might be a lesson for us. Maybe we can pull the main sail up by hand, at least to get through the lazy jacks. So I'll step in here and let you know what's going on, because having a lot of wind while sailing is great. Having a lot of wind while trying to take video really stinks, especially when you're using a cheap microphone like mine. So here you can see that Clay and his mom have got the mainsail raised, and that takes a lot of work because this boat has a 70-foot high mast. Here's Clay now unfurling the jib. The jib is that smaller triangular sail you see on the front of sailboats. Having both sails up not only helps you pick up speed, but it also helps balance the boat so that you can sail in more of a straight line. So off in the distance you can see our destination, the Sombrero Key Lighthouse. Sombrero Key Light is located offshore of Marathon, Florida, surrounded by a mostly submerged reef. The name Sombrero Key goes back to the old Spanish navigational charts because the reef resembles the Spanish hat, the sombrero. This lighthouse was put into service in 1958 but was deactivated back in 2015. The Sombrero Light is the tallest lighthouse in the Florida Keys, and today the area is mostly a protected marine sanctuary and is a haven for snorkelers and scuba divers. On the sea bottom here is a beautiful coral reef which is protected, and the last thing they want is a bunch of yahoos running out there and dragging their anchor across this beautiful coral. So anchoring is prohibited. What the Park Service has done is they put out these white buoys that are anchored to the bottom, and you tie off on those as opposed to anchoring, and that's what holds you in place. There you go, that's perfect. Good job. Lighten her up a little. Well, now the boat's secure, it's time to get in the water, and here's Kate diving down. As you can see, even in 20 foot of water, she's awfully proud of herself because she's still able to get sand. Well, I guess it never gets old, but here you see someone on the boat threw a handful of Cheez-Its in the water around Guy, and hundreds of yellowtail snapper came up and devoured the snack. Well, our day of sailing and snorkeling is coming to an end. And as we pull into the Marathon Municipal Marina, you'll see there are a number of boats anchored up here, some more seaworthy than others.
Hey,
Kelly,
I need to tuck my gut in
Kelly, I
somewhere.
need you not to hide behind Kelly, so you need to come out a little bit further. Your head is like behind her head.
Come on, Clay, focus.
Stick it out.
And
Yeah.
9, 8, 7, 6,
See if
5,
she'll stare at the light.
4. She probably is.
2.
Tie-dye. Tie-dye everywhere. I haven't seen this much tie-dye since the Dead played the Spectrum for 4 nights back in 1981. So why all the tie-dye? Well, Kate's a good sport, and although she didn't grow up fishing, diving, and boating like the rest of us, she's all in when it comes to our hobbies these days. But Kate loves to tie-dye, and since she embraces our hobbies, this year we figured we owed her one, and we embraced her hobby too. Well, thanks so much for joining us on the adventures of Sunshine Daydream, and we even got to do a little sailing in this video. And please, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel on YouTube and give us a thumbs up. And it's nice to know that somebody's out there actually watching. And don't be afraid to leave a comment, even if it's just wishing Clay and Kelly a happy birthday. And coming up in our next video, we finally get aboard the sailing vessel Sunshine Daydream as Tracy and I take a week-long shakedown cruise on the east coast of Florida, trying to work out some of the bugs before we head off. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you all soon.
Sugar magnolia, blossoms blooming, heads all empty and I don't care. So my baby down by the river knew she'd have to come up soon for air. Sweet blossom, come on, under the willow, we can have high times if you look back. We can discover the wonders of nature, rolling in the rushes down by the riverside. She's got everything we like for. She's got everything I